Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. It is Friday morning. I hope everybody had an enjoyable day yesterday. Enjoyed your time with your family and friends. Um, I went to visit my family yesterday, so I was out and about late to late last night. But when I got back here, baby, I had to watch the family business because I've been waiting on the family business for a long time, and it is finally back. It is finally back, and I appreciate it, which is what we're going to talk about this morning, the family business. But all things in this video are alleged, and they are from my opinions only. They are used for entertainment purposes only. And I'm using this in the Fair Use Act. Okay, let's get into this. The first episode, which they dropped 2 episodes last night. And the first episode is the aftermath, which is the aftermath of Junior finding out that he was not Chippy's son, but Donna's. Even though I still feel like, even though they should have been told him, Donna was on some bullshit. But hey, they ain't got nothing to do with me. The episode starts with Elsie in Vegas. It starts where you see them, they're waiting on the rest of the organization to get there because they gonna add 2 new additions to the organization. And while Elsie is telling them who's going to join the organization, they have added Consuela. Everybody remember who Consuela is? She was Celia Cruz's sister. She owns the Hellfire Club. She's Nevada's mom. So they added her and the Crooked Sheriff, old Katie Scruggs, the old Crooked Sheriff out of Texas. They were added to the organization. However, Sebastian gets upset because he's over the South and they're bringing in the sheriff to help control the whole South region. Sebastian feels like he's over the whole South region, and Elsie's like, dude, you just over Miami, South Miami at that. So he's in his feelings because they was like, hey, we need some people that's gonna do what we need to do because you ain't it. You is not it. But he gets mad, states that he wants it put to a vote. Best part. And Elsie tells Sebastian, this is my table. You get what the F I give you, or you can get the F out. So Sebastian was looking all crazy, dumbfounded, like he wanted to cry. And they put his butt out, basically. Out of here, Sebastian. I mean, Sebastian was on some cricket stuff anyway, but I liked Sebastian a little bit. Not 100%, but just a little bit. Just a little bit. Then they go to where you see Orlando and Ruby and LaVincent, where they're at the hospital. They're getting their son released from the hospital, and they're gonna take him to Disneyland. But he has to come back in 2 weeks for his infusion. Then we go on to see Auntie Chippy. Hey, break bread with Duchess. How you doing? Then we go on to see Aunt Di and Chippy. they sitting there having a little kiki, trying to hook up Rio. Rio gets mad, I guess, because he feel away because his mama try to hook him up. But hey, Rio still looking good with his hair, all these different colors. I like me some Rio. Rio got some like anger issues in this episode. I don't know why. It's probably because his mama trying to hook him up. But anyway, when the two of them leave, they're in the car talking about him being hooked up by his mama. And it's like, you don't even know how the dude look. And she's like, he could be a good guy. Maybe so. But we don't know people these days. But how they worry about somebody being a good guy? And they the little people out here that gonna hem somebody up. Are you for real? Come on now. But anyway, while they sitting there going back and forth, they have some people come up and carjack them. How you gonna carjack these people? How you not know who the donkeys are? Uh, they got carjacked. Baby, they got carjacked. I couldn't believe it. So Rio mad because his mama wouldn't let him pop them. But then at the same time, I know they, people that can take folks up out of here. But you got two people on each side of your car because I don't think mom had her pow pow out. So you got two people with, pow pows on either side of the car. So I don't know how he was gonna take both of them out like that. But hey, Rio wanted to try it, but she wouldn't let him. So they called Nevada and Paris to pick them up. So they get picked up. Rio wants to go find them so he can take them out. Chippy's like, no, Nevada, you find them because she wanted her car back with as less bloodshed as possible. But as we know, the Duncans don't do as less bloodshed as possible. They do as much bloodshed as possible. So there is that. But anyway, the two little thieves take the car to LoJack. And LoJack was like, where y'all get this car? Because he's walking around looking at the car, inspecting the car. He gets to the back and he sees the tag. Tag say Chippy. So he asked the two nuts, where y'all get this car from? They was like, some old lady at the church. So like at this point, LoJack is like scared. Can't blame him. He know this family. So he's like, did y'all get this car from a tall, light-skinned lady? His nephew was like, yeah. We gonna take this car back because you idiots don't know what the F you have done. You have messed up. You have royally messed up. The other dude, I don't even remember the guy's name, but I do understand what he's doing. Later on, the reasoning behind why he's doing what he's doing is being shown. But still, you can't be out here robbing the Duncans. You signing your own death warrant. Come on now. Which LoJack realizes, and he's trying to tell these fools, but of course they don't know them, so they don't know. I mean, if you don't know, you don't know. But if somebody is sitting here telling you, you just messed up with the worst people that you can mess up with, you might need to take heed. But they didn't want to take heed. But either way it go, LoJack gets the car and he takes it back to him. And I felt sorry for LoJack. LoJack for to get hemmed up, for to get taken out because he, pulls up to Dunkin' Motors where Chippy, Paris, and Rio are. And he gets out of the car. Paris punches him. Y'all don't even give folks time to talk. She just go to punching. And it was like, she thought he carjacked her. And he was like, nah, it wasn't me. And, the mama was like, it wasn't him. And like I said, I felt sorry for him. I really did. And Rio, it just seems like he's just taking his anger out on everybody else because, I don't know, maybe he felt like his mama was trying to baby him or something. But He need to do better. And then LoJack called Nevada the little elder barge. I thought that was too funny. Like, little elder barge, get your uncle in check. So he ended up talking to him and told him, because after Chippy got her car, she got called by the school to go pick up Mariah because she done got to fight. They done got to fighting. So Sonya got her a little gift that she giving her husband, or she's trying to give her husband. It shows later on in the episode what is actually in that box. It was cool. I thought it was sweet. I still feel like Junior, I understand he's mad, but I feel like he should be mad with the entire family. I understand being mad at Chippy and LC, but as far as the brothers and sisters, they didn't know. They were just as lost as you because they trying to figure out what was going on just like you were. So I don't feel like he should be mad with them. Now, everybody else, they can get it. Mama, daddy, was mama, all of them can get it. Because in my mind, you mad with your whole family, but you're not mad with Donna. Because Donna is part of the problem too, because she knew this whole time that she was your mama and never opened her mouth. But since she was the one that broke it to you first, you on her side. Come on now. Come on now, for real. But at some point in the season, I feel like he gonna need his family. But that's just me and my thoughts. It shows where Rio and Paris are having a conversation, and she's in her feelings because they're having to go to Sage's memorial. So they really did, take Sage up out of here. And then someone sent her some blue flowers, and she states that they're rare. They asked her, do she know where they're from? And she was like, yeah, I know where they're from. But the person that they came from is supposed to be not on this world. So there's that situation. And then with Mariah, Mariah is talking a lot this season. Because before Mariah wasn't doing no talking, baby. She was on the hush hush. She was on the hush. And she still does little awkward stuff, but she's talking a lot more this season. She's talked a lot more this first and second episode than she has in the entire previous season. So I guess we're gonna have a lot more out of Mariah this season, the way it's looking. Then you have the Duncans. They try to attend Sage's memorial, and they're basically getting put out because they don't want them there because they feel like, if they hadn't been friends with Paris, then Sage would still be here. I'm not Sage. Paris is adamant about trying to stay, but I understand. I don't like Sage's mother, but I do understand how she feels, because not so much as blaming you for what happened, but you really are. But it's like she tells her, if she hadn't been friends with you, she would still be here. Now you can't sit there and force yourself on people that don't want to. I mean, I understand you want to pay your respects because Sage was your friend, but her parents, well, Alexander Cora didn't open his mouth, but the mama and the brother, they really didn't want to see you all there. More so Paris. I don't even know how she felt about the whole family, but she really felt a way about Paris. So, they ended up leaving. And I appreciated that, even though Paris, I don't know, Paris was adamant about staying for some reason. But while they were outside, um, was that Antonio Dash that went to talk to Vegas and was saying they hadn't heard from Vincent, and they were sending somebody because he was supposed to be going to New York to see his son. Was it New York or was it California? It was somewhere. And he was going to see his son. And Vegas knew Orlando was out there, and it was like they hadn't heard from him. So they was trying to find out what was going on. Now Vegas really don't know what's going on because he's gonna actually call Orlando, but the Dashers think they do. So they was like, keep an eye on whatever's going on because they know the Duncans know something. Now the Duncans at this point really don't know nothing, but hey, everybody thinks what they want to think, I guess. Then you have he calls Orlando and talks to Orlando and lets him know, they hadn't heard from Antonio. They done sent somebody up there looking for him. So, let us know what's going on, basically, in a nutshell. Um, it seems that when Orlando goes back into the hospital, because when they were leaving, they left the bear, they left Ruby and little Vincent in the car. So when he went back to the hospital, the guy was in there talking to the doctor, and he was like, asking about Vincent, and he was like, him and his mother, the mother, the father, and the son was just released. And he was like, do you know where they're going? And the doctor was like, I'm not at liberty to say. Of course, he pulled out a thing on him and said, maybe this will make you change your mind. So when Orlando comes back in, right as he comes back in, that's when he gets the phone call from Vegas asking about the situation. He happens to look up and see the guy in there with the doctor. So he gets off the phone with him, go into another little room and calls Ruby, tells her, you know what we planned. Is $200,000 in the seat next to you. You know where you need to go. You take Vincent and y'all go. Oh, Linda, I'm not gonna leave you. Baby, get up out of here. I love you, but you got to go. You get up out of here at this point in time. Now, I don't know. We don't know what happened in the episode after that with the doctor and stuff because they didn't show us. I hope the guy didn't unalive the doctor, but we don't know because they didn't show it. So there's that. Elsie goes to meet the sheriff, and evidently there is another guy that is down south that has found out about Vegas being out. And I guess there was some kind of pact where Vegas wasn't going to get out for however long, but now everybody is he was the first one to find out about it. And to keep his silence, he is charging $5 million in cash. So the guy's name is Jonah, and based off of what I'm seeing, old cop guy is crook. So they was sitting there and they was talking and eat. Well, or LC really didn't eat, but they was having a conversation. And when the guy told him what he told him, he was like, okay, I gotta go get up $5 million because they ain't like I carry that kind of cash or keep that kind of cash on me. So when LC got up, he was like, don't forget to pay for the meal. And LC was, flipping off a couple $100 put on the table. And then he was like, don't leave the tip. Now, he had a whole wad of money in his head. He just got irritated and threw all the doggone money on the table. Sheriff leaves what 200 on the table, it looked it like, and then picked up the rest and stuck it in his pocket. So this old sheriff is a crook, which they knew from the gate, but that's what they wanted to deal with. But he is an old crook. Now we show where Sonya has gotten all dolled up with her little gift, goes to see Junior. Junior is mean and hateful and cold to her. Asked her what she was doing there because he's staying with Donna at this point, and said she need to go back to his he was calling her fake, just like his fake ass family. And it's crazy because at the end of the day, your family wasn't fake. Now, wrong for keeping that secret, yes, but they weren't fake. And he's being real mean to her because how you gonna be mad at her? She found out basically when you found out. And she was like, she want to be with him. She's trying to work on her marriage. And he was like, if that's the case, why you over there? And she's like, where else am I supposed to go? I tried to come with you and you told me I couldn't come with you. I'm like, Junior is cool. Junior that got out here and then started starting and bopping, and it just looks horrible. But he pushes her away, and then she tries to give him the gift, and he just snaps like, you trying to buy my love like my family. Then he basically closes the door in her face and go in there and lay. He did. Junior got on my nerves too, Duchess, because I was like, Junior is with cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But he went in there and started entertaining two women. I'm like, you we all thought you were this good guy because you were all the past seasons you've been a good guy. And now because you got hurt behind this mess, now you in there with two little thoughts and bops and you just all over the place. So when Sonya gets back in the car, she opens up the box and there's a picture of her ultrasound where you can see the baby. So I'm like, oh, nah, she's pregnant and you acting a nut. And then once he find out his stupid butt might say it ain't his, but we don't know. But that's how that episode ends. I wanted to slap the taste out of Junior mouth. He got on my last nerve. The next episode was Desperate Times Calls for Desperate Measures. That's what the next episode is called. Uh, it starts off with Chippy trying to wake up LC, trying to get her little groove on, trying to get her little nookie nook. LC said he was tired, baby. LC said he was tired. But Chippy was like, you was tired yesterday. The man said he tired. But then I'm sitting there and I'm looking at him because she rolled over the other way and he was still laying there with his eyes open. I said, oh, LCO Willie ain't getting up. That's the problem. That little Willie ain't getting up. But I mean, it's understandable. LC done dealt with a lot last season. So oh, Chippy and her feelings. Then Rio still stalking LoJack. Man, why is you stalking LoJack like that? LoJack wasn't the one that carjacked y'all because you was there. I mean, I understand you want to know who it was. Your mama said, let it go. Your mama said, let it go, but he ain't letting that thing. Baby, that was so funny. It was funny. She told him, let it go, but he still wants to find out who it was that carjacked them. So he's gone. I feel like at some point he gonna find out and he gonna take him out, but he trying hard. So he's sitting there getting his little pow out, and as he was getting it out, Paris calls him. She's somewhere getting drunk about this doggone rose. Because I bet she is. Because this person that is supposed to be not here, sending you these blue Ecuadorian, some kind of flowers, she said. But I know they was from Ecuador. They're pretty. And it was like, shoot, the dead has arisen, baby. The dead has arisen. So it was crazy. London prepares to leave. You got Mariah sitting there peeping out the window, trying to see what's going on so she can dig out the house. Now, Mariah is the old one this season. So she cuts the power so she can get past security. So security like, what's going on? They're running around. So of course they're trying to find out who turned the power off. So I'm sure they ran in the house looking for whatever. And the time they ran in the house, she ran up out of the house. She got a little for somebody that wasn't talking last season. She got a little sense sitting back looking at stuff. So while Rio is sitting there waiting to waiting to go out the LoJack. Old London pulls up. So he looks up and like, what is she doing here? We like, who we talking about? Who is here? And they ended up showing London and LoJack kissing. So that's the only thing that stops him from trying to get LoJack. I'm like, the doggone Rio is gonna take LoJack out of here. And then you get to Sonya crying in the kitchen, and Aunt Nene shows up trying to make her feel better. She's telling her how she went to see Junior and how he made her feel. And I feel sad for Sonya in this situation because, you know, you married this man and then he finds out that's not, his mother is not his mother. Instead, he got old Donna wicked behind being his mama, and he just literally throws everybody away but Donna. Like Donna ain't a whole crook in itself, but hey, he don't know that. But he'll find. I don't know why he don't know that. Shit, everybody in the family is a criminal. That'll make her no different. But hey, so Junior wakes up to a phone call from his mama telling him I've been trying to call you for an hour. I'm on the way. I needed you to come pick me up, but I'm about 20 minutes out. So he wakes up drunk with the two little thoughts beside him. So I guess once he finds out that she's on her way, he basically tell him, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get out of here because my mama is on her way. So they was like, you stay with your mama? Thought you said this was your crib. They was like, it is my crib, but I stay with my mama, or my mama stay with me, however you want to put it. My mama lives here. So there's Junior ends up, not Junior, London stays out all night, only to come home and find out that not Pierce, Mariah has snuck out the house. She done snuck out. She done packed her little bags and she got up out of there. So, Elsie, what is that girl's name that had helped him get released from Fresh Meadows? I know she was Dr. Richardson, but I'm trying to remember her first name. Probably should have Googled it, but I don't remember right now. But y'all know the one that helped him get not released, the one that helped save him from Fresh Meadows when his brother was trying to take him out of here. That one. The one that was stalking Orlando. That one right there. Yeah. Her. He meets up with her, and she's scared that he's gonna take her out. He is scared she's gonna take him out of here. But Elsie just wanted to express his appreciation for her helping him. And she had went to that particular doctor's office to meet with the doctor that worked there to try to get a job. And I guess he retired, or Elsie retired him, or however the case may be. Elsie ended up gifting her with that practice. He had gifted her with that practice. And while they were there, he asked her questions as to why she was helping him, and he appreciated everything she did because he offered her $1 million and she didn't take it. And he told her, even after I got out, when it was offered to you again, you still didn't take it. Why? And she was like, when she went to Fresh Meadows, she really was looking for a fresh start, and people with mental health issues is near and dear to her because I think she said her mom had mental health issues. So she was really trying to help him, and she was looking for a fresh start. And with that, of course, he gifted her with the practice, and she was so appreciative and thankful. And he decided to, because she was like, if there's anything I could do for you, just let me know. And he was like, well, as a matter of fact, nah, that's okay. She's like, what is it? What is it? And then he finally told her, he finally told her he was having libido. issues. And she was like, based off of all the shock therapy and all the drugs and all the stuff that was put in your system while you as Fresh Meadows, is understandable. And she would order some blood work and stuff to get done. Told him he could take some Viagra, and he was like, homeboy don't want no Viagra. I don't want no Viagra. But she was talking about the herbal supplements and different things that you can use. And she was talking about seeing if his testosterone levels and making sure everything was where it was supposed to be. Now he told her to text him the different supplements and herbs and stuff that he could get. And she also told him he could just start back exercising, which he said he was going to start back doing that. So that was cool. And that was a real good part of the episode. I enjoyed that. London, Raven ended up calling London. Raven is the girl that London old baby daddy went to, the one that had the other child that they didn't know about, that they ended up finding out about. And she was like, Mariah came here looking for her father, and he wasn't here. And she was like, and he's missing. Where is he? London's like, I don't know. That's your problem. But where is Mariah? He said she left here. I thought she had came back home, but of course she didn't. She's still out there in them streets, a little scared behind. And of course, London hangs up on Raven. And then you go to where Mariah is calling Nevada, talking about she's really scared. She done got lost because she got on the wrong bus. So now she out here scared, thinking something could have happened to her and somebody go take her out of here. But hey, you knew you knew you weren't about that life, girl. You grew up in a house full of security, being driven everywhere. How you gonna try to run away? How is these pampered princesses go try to run away? Now you out here in the streets, scared, don't know what you're doing, just out here. Anything can happen to you, stupid behind. But hey, she called Nevada. Nevada comes to get her. And he was like, what's going on? And she was like, well, she thinks her mom took her dad out of here. But Nevada was like, I don't remember what happened to. No, I don't think they unalived him. I don't remember. It's been so long since the doggone last season was on. I probably need to watch it and catch back up. But I don't think they unalived him. I think they gave him some money and told him to get out of here. But he was like, your mom loves you and she would never, do that to you. And it's like, how you know? She pulled out a pow pow on him and she was like, but your mom loves you. And for her to do that, she know that would break your heart. So she would never do that. And so she starts apologizing. And Bottle's like, I ain't the one you need to apologize to. Cause I'm not mad with you. But your mom and your granny, oh yeah. You finna be out of here, baby girl. So now she's sitting over there about to cry. And I'm like, well, you should have thought about that before you decided you wanted to run. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah. He's special. Um Goes to the next episode where not the next episode, the next scene where the two guys, the Lojack's nephew and the other guy who carjacked Chippy, they're sitting there having a conversation, and Lojack's nephew is like, my mom don't want me around you. She said you're bad news. And she's shipping me away from here. I gotta go catch the bus, the train, the red eye, the something. I got to get away from you. And The other guy thinks that LoJack was lying because he said he been out here in these streets and he ain't never heard of no Dunkins. He ain't never heard of that. So he thought that, he went online and found the Dunkin Motors, and he was like, they're just some car people. And so his mind is on, they just some car people. Like, okay, they just some car people. But while he's sitting there, LoJack nephew leaves. Then his grandmother comes in and says that evidently it seems like his mama has cancer or something, and she has to have a transplant. And so he's trying to get money to help her. So we see why he's doing what he's doing. Don't make it right, but that's why he's doing it. Evident while he's talking to her, I'm like, because he still has the screen up on his laptop where it has Chippy and LC. And I'm like, the lady needs, because I bet you this lady knows who these people are. And it looked like she was looking at the screen, but I guess she never looked at the screen. So once he walks off and leaves, because he talking about he gonna get the money, he gonna get the money, he gonna get the money. Once he walks off and leaves, she looks down at the computer and was like, of all the people that you could have looked up, how you found these? Of all the people you looked up, how you found these people? How you found these people right here? But hey, I know they got a third. The Duncans had a set of twins, not a set of twins. They had a set of triplets based off the books. They had triplets, and one of them was taken by the nurse. Why I feel like this guy is him. That's just how I feel. I could be wrong, but that's just how I feel. I could very well be wrong, but that's just how I feel. I think that's him. But evidently what happened with Orlando and at the hospital, he got out alive because you see where Nevada is picking him up, and he was like, he wants to go to Donna's house because he wanted to talk to Junior. And Nevada was like, then you need to go to the Hellfire Club because he there. He there every day because he's like, he never used to go there before, but now he's a regular. He done went from bronze to gold. He in there every day. So they end up going to the Hellfire Club where Orlando talks to Junior. Junior still trying to be a player with these two thoughts and whores and tricks and trots. But anyway, he's still there trying to do that. They feeding him fruit. He just, I guess, enjoying this little thought life. That's what I'm getting out of it. But of course, Junior mad with everybody. Orlando basically crashes the little situationship that he got going on. Like, hey, get up out of here. Let me talk to my brother. And he was like, I don't want to talk to you. Whether you want to talk to me or not, you gonna talk. So he basically was letting him know, you wrong for taking out your anger on the whole family. And he was like, but my whole world has been turned upside down. Like, okay, we understand that. But not only have your whole world been turned upside down, ours been turned upside down too, because we didn't know. Because that's his first question. Well, did you know? Did you know? Like, nah. But at first, Orlando didn't say anything. So in Junior's mind, that meant you knew. But Orlando ended up telling him, no, I didn't know. And based off of all the seasons that I've seen, there's been something that been kept under wraps. They never tell none of these kids that, so did none of them know. They really didn't. But Junior still in his feelings, mad with everybody. And Orlando was like, I'm still your brother and I'm going to still love you regardless, whether you right, wrong, or different. We'll have this conversation again, because he was like, you imposed upon me when I told you I wasn't ready to have this conversation. way it's looking, will you ever be ready to have this conversation? Because it don't even seem like you trying to heal from heal from the situation, because all it looks like you trying to do is drink and be a thought and be yeah, be up on the Donna crazy behind. That's all I'm saying. Because you can't be mad. I still don't understand how you mad with the sisters and brothers. That I do not understand for the life of me. That I can say I can understand totally about you being mad with LC and Chippy, but I also feel like you need to be mad with Donna, but you're not. It don't make no sense. But I'm gonna leave that alone. Because Junior hollering about, this is done, this is over, and basically, Orlando said this ain't over. We're gonna have the conversation again, whether you want to or not. Then we get on to where Chippy is still complaining about this sex, baby. She is complaining about this sex because she ain't getting none. She said they had a great sex life and she misses it. Chippy said she gonna get her a rose. Chippy said she gonna have to get her a rose. She gonna have to get her a rose, baby. Somebody need to get Chippy something. But anyway, Elsie ends up meeting with Jonah and gives him, the 5 mil. He's old country boy. And after he gets the 5 mil, he opens up the bag, looks at it, and getting ready to walk off. And he was like, well, I expect $1 million after this. And he starts calling Elsie a boy. And Elsie was like, now that's crazy. I done gave you 5 million right now. And you sitting here talking about getting $1 million a month. You crazy. You done lost your mind. And he was like, boy, you broke the agreement, boy. You done broke the agreement, boy. And I'm like, dang, I wonder what this agreement is that they done broke. It must be some serious thing. It's serious, because he was like, if you're trying to protect the life of your family, you gonna pay me this money. And Elsie like, you gonna get this. And he pulls out his little pow. Jonah said, you can't unalive us all. And Elsie, I can damn sure try. And in that moment, he put an old bullet in old Jonah. So Jonah looked at crazy and went down. And as that was happening, he gets a call from Chippy. And Chippy was asking him what was wrong. And he was like, nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. But, when I get home, you need to be ready. She like, ready for what? You need to be ready, Freddie. Because based off of what I saw, taking somebody out of here that gave LC old hard on. So he said, Chippy, you better be ready, because he finna knock your boots up, down, and around and around. Baby, that woman with the screaming on that phone because she got all excited and she was like, woo! She had done it while. I guess upon the Chippy. So she finna get her groove back, baby. Of course, that's how the episode ends with LC talking to his wife, telling her, be ready for me to tap that thing when I get back. Be ready for me to tap that thing, baby. Tap that thing. That's hella funny to me. But I am so happy that the family business is back. I love it. I love it. I love it. I really do. It gives me I love the family business. I really do. But that is it. And I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful day. And thank you all for watching. Duchess, thank you for coming to hang out with me. Thank everybody for watching this video. And you all have a great day. Bye-bye.